Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disciplined Man clip. It's been some time now since I put up another clip about the disciplines I have, but here we are at last. Most of us are stuck indoors right now during this coronavirus situation, and in order to stay sane and focused, we must keep busy. We must train and evolve mentally and physically. Some people are bummed out by the impossibility to go to the gym, and I understand why this can be a reason to not work out. Not everyone can afford to have at home a fully equipped gym. This is why I'm stressing once again how easy it is to keep in shape if you develop a routine to practice a few bodyweight exercises that can be done in the safety of your home or out in the park without needing a gym. Once again, this is freedom, this is independence, and this is what makes you control the situation. You're not relying on an external condition for working out. You're relying only on yourself. One of the best ways to take anxiety away right now from all this mental garbage that keeps on piling is to work out regularly. If possible, every day. If only for 15 or 20 minutes. That would do it for your mental health. Personally, this is what I'm trying to do during these days. Besides the intense cardio sessions of 2 hours of running stairs, I'm also keeping my old exercise habits. One of these habits are pull-ups. Since the beginning of November last year, I've started to include pull-ups in my weekly workout schedule. In the beginning, I started to do 50 pull-ups a day, 6 days a week. However, after 1 month, I had to decrease that number to 4 days a week because of the chronic fatigue that I was developing. The moment when you develop chronic fatigue due to your exercise routine, be careful because it starts to beat the purpose. What you try to do is to obtain a practical balance of physical and mental health. When you go too crazy for too much of a period of time, it may be detrimental to your overall health. It's important to not give in to that initial impulse to stop working out. Your initial response should always be to push yourself first, to kick back the lazy you that tells you to stop. And only after you feel that you really gave 99% of your effort, cut it back a little and assess what you're doing. If you're having this thought during your workout to quit, then quit when it's the 10th or 11th time that you think to do it, not the first or the second time this comes to your mind. Therefore, through this process, I found my balance for pull-ups. Now I'm doing pull-ups 4 days a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, then Thursday I'm resting, and then Friday and Saturday I'm repeating them again. In each of these days, I'm doing 54 pull-ups. Of them, 27 chin-ups and 27 simple, plain old front pull-ups with hands facing away from you. Pull-ups mostly work your biceps and backs. A chin-up also works your back, but to a lesser extent because of the involvement of the biceps. It's more felt during a chin-up. Now, like with most of my workouts, I don't put too much of an accent on the structure of doing these pull-ups or resting times between sessions. Do them when you want during the day with as much resting time between them as you want. But at the end of the day, you don't go to sleep until you're done, brother. You do your 54 pull-ups or whatever number you choose for yourself, and then you can sleep. Never break this rule. Never. Otherwise, you will keep on not fulfilling it. However, my usual structure for doing them is doing them in 5 sets. First set is 7 pull-ups and 7 chin-ups with no break. The second set is 10 pull-ups. Third set is 10 chin-ups. The fourth set is 10 pull-ups. And the fifth set is 10 chin-ups again. Usually I take like 15 minutes between them, and I try to do them in the middle of the day around midday before my lunch. So without further ado, let's get to it. The first thing you should make sure of after you get on the pull-up bar is that you have a very firm grip of it. Don't just hang by the tips of your fingers. Grip that pull-up bar like it's the platform of a helicopter and you're hanging by it above a sea of zombies that are underneath you. Also, make sure to have a shoulder-wide grip or a little more than shoulder-wide grip of the bar. You can go more crazier than that and increase the width of your grip, but it becomes extremely difficult to perform the exercise and you decrease severely your range of motion. There are also a few rules to follow in order to perform correct pull-ups. First, always go full range. Pull yourself up until your chin is above the bar and consequently lower yourself down until your arms are fully stretched. In this way, your back muscles and biceps get to keep all the benefits of your exercise. Second, no swinging while you do your pull-ups. Try to keep your body as stabilized as possible during the repetition when you do the pull-up. In this way, you apply the maximum effort needed for performing the exercise. Regarding the position of your legs, you can go with crossed legs or straight legs. The straight legs version is a little bit more advanced than the crossed version. However, this choice has a minor role in back development. Third, control the movement. Don't just drop down after you reached the top. Lower yourself slowly in a controlled motion. Otherwise, if you just drop yourself down, you risk getting an injury to your shoulders, or at the best, you lose a lot of potential implicitly involved in this exercise. When you start to rise again, pull the shoulder blades back. Apply a tension in them. Shift the tension from the shoulders to the middle of your upper back, and only after that start to pull yourself up again. Fourth, pull yourself evenly, maintaining a balance of your body. Don't shift the weight and work on one side of your body or the other. Distribute that workload evenly. Don't pull yourself up with almost all the effort coming from your biceps or your back.
employ both of those groups of muscles in a healthy balance. In time, your body will learn by itself what the correct balance is. Fifth, try not to be completely stiff, like a wood board, but also not too extremely bent. A combination of these two extremes is the best in order to engage your core body and to also protect your back and facilitate the exercise.
And the last, but again, probably more important than everything else, keep on breathing while you do the exercise. Your muscles need that oxygen in order to be fully functional and serve you through the entire exercise. Otherwise, you will get tired extremely quickly after just a few repetitions. Doing pull-ups routinely will help you develop a stronger upper body. It will strengthen your shoulders position and their fixation to the body, and also will give you a strong grip to the hands. Pull-ups undoubtedly will help you get more closer into the skin of our old cousins, the chimps, the ones that always have to hang by branches in trees. Alright folks, that was all for today. Stay strong during these tough times, and if you can't stay strong always, stick to your fixed, healthy disciplines and follow them regularly. That's how the storm passes, when you keep your composure and your mental strength until the storm goes away. Take care, you savages. Thank you for watching this clip, and don't forget to stay close for the next releases. Also subscribe to this useful, sincere channel on YouTube, The Disciplined Man, and feel free to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. In the same time, I would really appreciate your support on Patreon.com. This is what is going to give me an incentive to create more clips like this one, and it would also mean a lot to me to see someone support my efforts to make discipline great again. You can see the link to my Patreon profile in the ending credits. In the meantime, just remember, discipline yourself. Adversity is coming.